Full custom garage has gone off the rails.
This is Railroad Showcase. So the next favorite find has to do with noise. And okay, we know trains are loud. We get it. The screeching of the wheels, the horns, the engines makes a lot of noise. And if you're not into trains, that noise can be annoying. We are sympathetic to people who have to sleep when they live near the tracks.
Especially if you live in a San Jose neighborhood where they just changed the schedule of the trains to run 4 extra trains between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. Like, we get it. If you don't love it, that could be very bothersome.
But some people are a little unclear on the idea of private property, private industry. You bought a house near the tracks. So let's take a look at this petition that this guy just started up a couple of weeks ago on change.org.
He started the petition to stop the trains.
He's going to stop the trains.
We're going to take a look at just a couple of pieces of this because it's kind of long, but you can read the full thing in the link in the show notes. So he says, since the beginning of 2019, freight trains make multiple round-trip journeys through residential and historic neighborhoods of San Jose between the hours of 10 p.m. and 4 a.m. every night. We need to send a message both to our elected officials and the corporate leadership at UPRR that this will not be tolerated.
He is not going to stand for trains running at night.
They will not have it.
He goes on to say, it is incredibly disturbing that the Union Pacific Railroad was able to arbitrarily make such a wholesale expansion of their operating schedule without any community outreach or involvement.
How dare the railroads make their decision on when to run their trains on their tracks?
This is not a trolley system that is being run by your municipal government. You can't go to City Hall and tell them to stop running the freight trains. It doesn't work that way.
The neighborhoods will not simply grow to accept this brazen corporate assault on the quality of life in this area. UP is just out to ruin lives. They are offensively targeting these historic neighborhoods.
I love it. Historic neighborhoods. You know what else is historic? The railroads in that area are historic. So we went to the Library of Congress website. The oldest maps we could find in a quick search were Sanborn maps from 1891. This is the era when downtown San Jose had wheat fields next to West Julian Street. Oh, and look, a well-established roundhouse right there. And over here, we see a view showing the very area in question. And look, the historic railway running through the historic neighborhood, which isn't nearly so well settled as it is now.
Let's take a look at some of the golden comments that people have left on this petition.
This kind of noise pollution is unacceptable in a civilized society. Waking people up in the middle of the night on a regular basis equals torture. Torture. So the UP is in violation of the Geneva Convention because they're running freight trains, and that's torture. What's interesting on some of these comments is that there are people who signed the petition simply so it would give them the rights to get in and leave negative comments about the petition.
This is probably my favorite comment left on this post. I hope the Union Pacific will bring their steam trains to San Jose and run them at night. Then the neighborhood will be really historic.
Could you imagine what the neighborhood would say if 4014 was rolling through there every night at about 3 o'clock in the morning?
Goodness.
That would be historic.
We have sympathy for the people living in those neighborhoods. That's rough, especially when it's going by in the middle of the night and you have to get up for work the next day. But expecting the railroads to have to consult you about their running schedules, I mean, come on.
So this week's favorite find comes from the world of reality TV. You didn't see that coming, did you? Ian Russell's Full Custom Garage went to the Grizzly Flats Railroad at the Orange Empire Railway Museum. Ken Mitroni of Grizzly Flats has known Ian for a long time, and they worked together to recreate the Nevada Central 107C rail truck. I love the hot rod approach to an historic recreation. They had to get their head around the fact that it wasn't supposed to be shiny and gorgeous, but rather old and rusty. This episode of Full Custom Garage is entitled Off the Rails.
This train truck thing out the doors, and it's looking good. I gotta say, it's pretty fulfilling to see this thing sitting there on the tracks. Their mission of me following the photograph, I think I accomplished it. The use of all the old parts, the scavenger hunts, everything lends itself to this look.
It is Season 5, Episode 9. It aired on MAV TV and can also be seen on the Motor Trend On Demand streaming channel.
That was so awesome. They did such a good job with the rail truck, and what great publicity that is for the Grizzly Flats Railroad.
It's huge. It's kind of a win-win for everybody, and I'm really hoping we have a chance to talk to Ken about what went into the making of this episode. So hopefully that will be coming up soon.
Yeah. Hey, you made it all the way to the end of the video. That means you must have liked what we're putting on here. To make sure that you see more of that, make sure that you're joined to the Railroad Showcase RPO group on Facebook, or that you're subscribed.
Thanks for watching.